Good morning, mate. How are you? Let us know in the comments. One, how you actually are. And two, I want some questions from you. So, I'm off up to the Lake District today, Cumbria. I'm going to Helvellyn. I'm going to do... If you've heard of Spine Race, Spine Race is the hardest race in England. Well, I'm not doing that. Not yet, at least, anyway. It's on my to-do list to get it done. But navigation is it's a skill. And it's something that fades, and it's something that you have to maintain. So I'm going to spend 2 days doing a little bit of navigation training, because you should keep those skills sharp. I feel like the sort of person that should have those skills sharp. So doing a couple of days out on a mountain, cutting about the gaff with a map and compass. Now, we're going to talk football in a second, but while I'm there, need some content. So, ask me some questions. Get your questions in below. Anything that either a topic, a subject, a scout report. I'm thinking about, there's a bit of a short list emerging in terms of midfielders. I might do United's midfield shortlist ranked, something like that. But let me know in the comments, and I will get to it of an evening while I'm here. So I need to do one tonight when I land. So there's something that comes out in the morning. I should still be able to do my morning walks. I don't know what the lay of the land is in there, but I will find out in a few hours when I get there. So get your questions in for one. If you ain't got a question, just say good morning, because good morning. Right, it's been a busy week, and I haven't actually managed to watch any international football, but I did see a report. I don't know if this is brand new news, it's news to me, about the way the international break is changing as of next season. When I first saw it, I went, quality. They're merging the October and September international breaks into one. Thought, dancer. Get more game time in. It was kind of along the lines of the things that I've sort of been saying for ages, which is just do like an international qualification season at the end of the year. It is not that, and actually it's nowhere near that. Like, I feel like there only used to be 2 international breaks, but apparently there's been 3. I don't know, I just totally switch off with the qualification side of international football, because it's a fucking joke, man. Honestly, it is. It is not fit for purpose. It's a waste of everyone's time. And on some levels, I think, do you know what? Yeah, you should have every country on earth should be able to just qualify for the World Cup. But at the same time, how many qualification campaigns for Euros and the World Cups have England gone undefeated in? It is loads. It serves the England team no purpose, and it serves the teams like the San Marinos, etc., no purpose. The Nations League, which has sort of got a little bit more into the rankings of everything, has kind of helped that in a way. The likes of San Marino are scoring goals. They're not necessarily winning games, but they're having more competitive games. And that's what it's all about. There's no point them getting absolutely tonked. Should we go see the chickens? Every week. There's no point to that. It doesn't do anybody any good. It doesn't make them better. You know, it just serves to see players playing against them rack up record amount of goals and assists. It's fucking nonsense. It's a waste of everyone's time. But when I first heard the plans for this revamped campaign, let's have a look at them. I don't know if we got to see them there then. Oh, we weren't trying to see them then. I think when I first heard the plans for it, merging these two together, I thought, sweet. A little bit of a longer international break, so rather than getting 2, they're going to get 4. It does mean 3 weeks without domestic football. But then when I actually started to look into it, we've still got the November break. So they're merging September and October's international break. So we're going 3 weeks, 3 weekends, I think. So basically a month without football. There we go, there's the chickens. Where are they? There they are. I know there's plenty of weirdos that just tune in for chicken. Anyway. Yeah, when I first heard it, I was like, that sounds like a sensible idea. Yeah, a little bit more international time away, reduces the number of breaks. I'm sort of here for it. But basically taking 3 weeks to 4 weeks off when you've basically just started a month ago is fucking dumb. Talk about killing any sort of momentum at the start of a season. And then 5 weeks later, you stop again for the regular November international break. Now, I did read into a little bit of the reasons why, and some existing broadcast contracts and stuff are one of the major reasons why that the November international break couldn't be fucked with. But it's just a fucking joke, innit? It's just shit. It really is. It's just fucking waste of everybody's time. And it's not going to go away because they want more matches, not less matches. And that might be half of the justification for keeping them playing against dross, because actually it's easy for them. But it's just a waste of everybody's time, innit? Like tournament football, I absolutely adore it because it's competitive. And I can focus on just this. And it's like, right, it's a World Cup, it's a Euros. I don't even fucking support a national team. I just love the festival of football that it becomes. Wall to wall, I can watch 4 fucking matches in a day. And it's great. And I'm not thinking, why are we playing bastard Moldova? And there's a Champions League game next week that I would rather watch instead. Do you know what I mean? And I know I'm not on my own in that. I know there's a lot of United fans that are United and not England, and obviously if you're not from England, there's a lot of people that are United and don't give a fuck about their national team for various different reasons. But I think even people who are actually England fans don't really give a fuck about the qualifiers, because you know how many times do England go 8-0, 9-0, 10-0, 11-0? Happens all the fucking time, and then get absolutely batoned when they come up against fucking France and Spain and Germany. It's absolutely madness, isn't it? Absolutely madness. I saw Lisandro Martinez went on international duty, and there was a few people kind of losing their shit over it. I don't know if people missed the announcement about that, but it was kind of like quite planned as part of his sort of development. You got to think as well, you're living in another country. Yeah, you might be well paid and that, but a chance to get together with your countrymen and continue your rehab is not necessarily a negative. He was never going to play those games. Now, if he'd have gone on international duty and played before he'd made a single appearance for United, the exact same way I saw my arse with Luke Shaw, I'd have saw my arse with it. As would a lot of United fans. But it was announced a couple of weeks ago that he was going to go on international duty with Argentina just to continue his rehab. He's already training on the pitch. He's just going to do a little bit more of that. Probably better weather, although I'm not 100% certain of that. And, you know, from a mental point of view, he's been grafting away for months and months and months at Carrington with United's strength training and coaches and doctors and stuff. The only negative to it is flying and the time zone stuff, because the time zone stuff does have a real impact, legitimate impact on your sleep and your recovery. But outside of that, I've got no issue with him doing that. I think it's probably a real good positive for him, and I think it's a positive from United's point of view to allow him to go and do that sort of stuff too. And on the injury front, if you're interested, I know some of you aren't, don't care, because I know some of you are. I managed 2 runs so far this week. I had physio yesterday. I'm a little bit tender from it because he gets his fucking thumbs right into me calf muscle. But I managed a run walk, so I was running for 90 seconds, walking for 2 minutes for like 11 minutes. And then I did a 10-minute run and then that was on Thursday. I'm trying to have a full 48 hours in between my runs at the moment while we get back up to speed. Yesterday I did 11 minutes or 12 minutes run walk and 12 minutes of running, continuous running. I'm only running at 5 miles an hour, which is very, you walk at between 3.5 and 4 miles an hour, so it is a fucking jog. But no pain, no flare-ups, no stiffness. Jobbed. So the plan now is normally Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is when I run. Sometimes Tuesday as well. The plan for this week coming is going to be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So obviously I'm up in the hills and doing a load of walking and shit this week. I get back just in time for training on Thursday. So I just got to make sure I've got to pack my shit for training and I'll be going straight there. And then after training, go and do basically repeat the session I did yesterday. 12 and 12 minute run walk, 12 minute continuous, and then 14 minutes Thursday, and then Saturday it'll be 15 minutes, but I'll be increasing it to 5.2 miles an hour. So steady building, steady graduals, getting back to where we're going. And where I'm trying to get to is 37, 38 minute 10k, 18 minute 5ks, and if I can, consistent 3 minute 1ks. So pretty quick, but we'll get there. It's just a long fucking slog to get there. I haven't cancelled London yet. I'm still booked on London's Hyrox, so I'll do that at some point this week if I can remember. And then it's just trying to get ready for Manchester. I had a fella called Danny Ray on my podcast on Friday. That'll be coming out this Thursday. He is a Hyrox record holder. He's technically still in the army for another month, but he's on his way out of the army. He is a professional Hyrox guy, so it was interesting listening to some of the stuff he's doing and some of the times and the level of fitness he's trying and where the gains are to be made in Hyrox. We're obviously looking at completely different ends of the spectrum, but when we get to Manchester, if I'm able to run, I'm hopefully taking my time. I don't know if I told you my time was 2 hours and 10 minutes. But you break it down, I think it was 40 minutes on the stations, and it was 79 minutes on the rock zone, and then was it like fucking 18 minutes, something like that? And, no, 18 minutes in the rock zone, and then like 79 minutes on the run, because obviously I walked. So think about it, 8k, 79 minutes, 9.50 per kilometre, something like that. It is a fucking walk. I walk at 10 kilometres an hour, 10 minutes per kilometre. So I literally walked. But there's some serious gains to be made there. If I run, I can run at 5 minute Ks, which is a jog, and knock 40 minutes off my time. So I'm aiming for, I'll definitely be under 1:30, definitely. Otherwise something has gone fucking horribly wrong when I do Manchester Hyrox. Definitely under 1:30. I'm hoping for under 1:20. And then give me a few Hyroxes, I'm hoping be in the 1:09 sort of territory. And then it's just try and chip away down to get as close to 1 hour as possible. I think that last 10 minutes between an hour and an hour 10, I think they're going to be fucking hard work to get them down. There's them pooches come running over. They're not happy, are they? But yeah, nice little walk out here this morning. I'll be doing some fucking mileage next 2 days up on the hills, so I'm not bothered about running. Won't be any gym while I'm out here on the hills. On the very tops with the wind chill, 'cause I think the wind is 20 to 30 kilometers an hour at the moment. With the wind chill, we're talking minus 10, minus 11, minus 12 on the very tops. So it might be big coat weather, lads. It definitely be gloves. So currently in the process of packing all my kit. Should do a video on my kit for IRL. What's in my bag, something like that. You interested in that or not? Let me know. I'll box it off if you are. Otherwise, I'm going to call it a day here. But yeah, international football. Why do they keep making it worse? Arseholes. Anyway, take it easy. Have a good Sunday. There is a video coming out, a scout report at 12 on a young left wing back. If you would like to come and get in the mixer, check that out. Otherwise, have a great day. It's in a bit.